The war in Iran is not only hitting you at the pump right now, it's about to hit you on food prices as we move through the rest of the year. Before a single seed goes in the ground this growing season in Alberta and Saskatchewan, farmers are getting hammered on every single input they need to grow crops, including diesel prices, fertilizer prices, and herbicide prices. 1/3 of seaborne fertilizer trade goes through the Strait of Hormuz. So it's not only that 20% of oil trade getting affected, your food's about to get affected too. 43 to 50% of urea production is based in the Gulf. And that is required by all of our crops here, including wheat, canola, and corn every single growing season. To make matters worse, one of the biggest producers of urea in Qatar has shut off production due to attacks on their LNG facility during the war. So with all of this turmoil, we've already seen prices on fertilizers jump 40%, and they're expected to jump further, with some predictions saying they could double this year. This, of course, is happening at the worst time for Canada, right at the start of our growing season, when farmers need to decide how much and when they're starting to plant. To make matters worse, diesel prices are skyrocketing, which affects all of our food shipments and also affects those shipments of fertilizer that are still coming in. So glyphosate is mostly produced in China, and most of our farmers import that from China. So that alone, the price is going to skyrocket because of these diesel prices too. If profits nosedive and there's no profits to be had, then farmers are going to stop producing at the same levels they were the last few years. This will affect our food supply further and spike prices at the grocery store as we move through the summer into the fall. Now, before the war even started, the predictions this year were the average family was going to spend an extra $1,000 on groceries already. Now you can expect that to definitely climb higher as we move through the year. With all the turmoil in the Middle East, we are seeing not only an economic problem now, but we can predict one in the future, and that comes down to our food security and food supply. The war in Iran and the problems with the Strait of Hormuz are not just an oil problem. They're a food problem, a global supply problem, an Alberta problem, and they're going to hit us all hard this year.